Three games. We had 2 wins to New South Wales and a draw to Queensland. And joining me in the commentary box today, as always, Luke Manahan, New South Wales General Manager of Oztag. And Luke, we're kicking off with the under-11s. And what a great way to start the day here at Coffs Harbour.
Thanks, Jeff. Yep, the under-11s boys in the first game here on the live stream with KO Sports. Should be a good day. The little bit of rain overnight, so a little bit wet on the field, but seems like it's cleared, and that should be it for the day.
Well, it's currently 19 degrees. The wind's barely blowing, but it is forecast to clear around about 1 o'clock. So we'll see. It's a cloudy 19, a little bit of rain, nice thundery overnight. And look at this nice ball movement by New South Wales to kick us off here in the under-11 boys. And it's great to have your company wherever you're tuning in. And there's a great kick that's been shot downtown for a 50-10, but you can see it pull up. That's obviously because of the moist grass out there, Luke.
Yeah, a little bit wet underfoot. We had a bit of rain overnight, but yeah, it should dry up throughout the day. Decent kick there from the under-11s boys. We were talking about the skill last night with the young teams and it getting better the younger they go. The 14 skill level was outstanding.
Well, I've put East Queensland into a break. I've put a try up that I got from the under-11s yesterday. And if you want to jump on the Instagram at Big Mouth Jeffro, check out Cruz Coop doing an absolute cracker of a diving try into the corner. And I've got it in normal motion and in slow motion. And I got that through one of my contacts down here, my good mate Brad Gilder, who passed it on. But this team, New South Wales, are actually down 2-0 yesterday, came back to win 8-3. So, certainly got a bit of resilience and know to put on the razzle-dazzle when they need to. Yeah,
the longer times as well for the juniors. Generally, State Cup, New South Wales anyways, they're 15-minute halves. So the extra 5 minutes here, playing with the seniors over the weekend, it sees it push out to 20-minute halves. So 5 minutes is a long time in an Oztag game.
And that was Ziggy Evans taking a little settle. I believe his uncle Adam and Auntie Paris are watching from Caringbah. And they tell me he's a Shell Harbour boy and he's pretty fast and zippy. That's Zippy Ziggy Evans. So there's another little kick, and they're obviously going to try and use that. So I would dare say Brad Thomas has sent out a message pre-game to use the kick because they seem to be turning Queensland around. It's hard to score from that end of the field, Luke.
Yeah, I don't mind the kick, turning them around. It's it seems to be rolling off the foot, and they've obviously got a strong kicker in the team. So early attempt at a 50-10 and just then rolling it down and turning it around in not too bad field position.
Now, my apologies. I just mentioned Brad Thomas, who's the assistant coach. The actual coach is Tolo Mareko. And do you know Tolo?
Tolo's been around the Oztag game for a while. He's got a few kids that have come through the ranks. One, Carter Mareko, I believe. He's a young gun coming through the ranks and probably playing NRL.
Well, there's a nice return kick from Queensland. Misses the tag there. Ducks inside and manages to get himself about 10 shy of the halfway. That was Bailey Thatcher in the 15. So New South Wales now, one out. They're going to get some fresh legs out there. And he's a little zippy Ziggy Evans. He gets through one, turns around. And there's a penalty from the referee. Tyron Shields, 16 years old from Nepean out here on Coffs International Stadium. And a great opportunity for the refs also today, Luke.
Yeah, great opportunity. Split down the middle, Queensland, New South Wales, 12 referees each, some juniors and some senior referees mixing it in. So the best referees on show this weekend. They're rewarded with the Interstate Series where, we're used to picking 60, 70, 80 referees to come up, and this one it's refined down to just 12 as we see a good break here from the number 9 from New South Wales. Almost gets through.
Levi Easton, nice little run against the grain, little dart out of dummy half from Lennox Kiddo. Well, I can't believe there's 2 Lennox names in there, and they end up scoring from that. I've got a Lennox Swan. I know Swanee. I know his dad. But I looked up and went, is that the right name? Because I've got 2 Lennox. It's obviously a popular name for that age. Ducks out of dummy half and just sends his mate over there, Xander.
It just looked like the Queensland boys lost track of where their field positioning was. They retreated behind the try line there. And in Oztag, we know there's no in goal. So just strolled over the try line there. 1-0 New South Wales.
Xander Naker. Got a silent G in his name, they tell me. Naker, yeah, bit of a tricky one, but thanks for the heads up from some of the mums and dads that are all watching. And if you'd like to join the conversation, you can send us a message. I've put a post up of some of the action last night, and you can check it out at Big Mouth Jeffro. Tell us where you're watching and who you're supporting. New South Wales, Queensland. As there's an error there by Queensland, put them under enormous pressure as they trail by 1-0. 1-0. It's all New South Wales with the momentum at the moment, Luke.
Yep, 1-0. Plenty of time to go. As we said, we've seen a little break down the sideline here, and he's tippy-toed down the sideline. It was the number 12, Cruz Coop, and he scored in the same position that they just scored just one set ago. So 2-0 New South Wales. He's tippy-toed down the sideline, as we're going to see the replay here. They've shifted it out wide and done a little bit of a wraparound and just created that extra number that we saw also frequently last night as well, and he's done well to stay in there.
Yeah, well, young Cruz Coop, D-La boy, plays down in the Shire there, and his dad Logan actually played for Southeastern, one of my junior league clubs. Had a meet and greet with his dad there this morning, and I was given a bit of a heads up on to watch young Cruz Coop, and he's got one early. So 2-0 New South Wales are getting on top early here at 2-0. Queensland really need to respond now.
Yeah, turn of the tables from last night. New South Wales were down 2, now they're up 2. So can Queensland replicate what New South Wales did and come back and give them a game? 4-game series, so there's still 2 games to go following this one. And if there is a draw or it's a 2-all series, it goes to drop off extra time in that last game, which is exciting.
So there's a nice kick being put downtown here by Queensland, and it's going to sit beautifully. And look at the defenders coming down. So that's a great move there by Queensland. They're finally probably in the best position of the game if they can force an error here, Luke.
Yeah, great kick. That was a good option for them. Got themselves out of trouble. It just seemed like they'd been dug down in their own half for the start of this game anyway. So see if they can build a little bit of pressure here and get an attacking set and throw the footy around.
So New South Wales, I'll take it over to the eastern sideline here, come back inside and just play it safe there. Now they'll come back to the western touchline. So they're happy to move it around. There's little Zippy Ziggy again. He'll go for a quick play of the ball. They'll go the short side. Goes for that kick again. Nice little tap through by, I think that was Cruz Coop again, was it? Put that one through.
Yeah, it was. It was a good kick. Great kick.
And pick up, if it was the 12 or might have been the 13. Dylan Kerr, Wollongong kid. Just gets the tag there, as I mentioned his name. So, Queensland on the back foot. It's interesting. 1 minute they're down the other end, and then all of a sudden they're having to get out of their own danger zone here, Luke. So it's a good game in that regard with the momentum shift.
No, definitely. And both teams using their kicks well. As we see another kick here, they're putting it on the foot nicely and letting it roll down. So either team just going set for set here. It seems like New South Wales is going to win the field possession battle here. As we see the young fella there nice up over halfway.
Nice little dart down the sideline there from Dylan Kerr, the kid from Wollongong. Oh, gets through one, almost gets through two. One of those tall kids, Riley Riddell. They got that high hips and they're a bit hard to tag, and the young kids are down a bit lower. So when the tall kids come through, it's hard to get their tags.
Yeah, I know that all too well. I've always struggled being a bit of a string bean myself.
Oh, nice. Again down the eastern touchline. Turns. Oh, and he's absolutely brained it again. Cruz Coop's in for a second. He's got himself a double here at Coffs International Stadium.
The early double is tippy-toe down the sideline there and use the full 360 spin to move the tags away and come up with the chocolates. As you said, Jeff, the early double and New South Wales 3-0. Nice cutout pass there. And he's just used his hips well to move the tags away, and very good skill.
A couple of Queenslanders there just running alongside him because he's quick and nippy, but the rotation worked for him. So 2 tries to Cruz Coop. Well, his dad, Logan, he'll be celebrating that one tonight down at the Hoey Moey, especially if he gets tangled up with Swanee. And that's Lennox Swan's dad. He can be trouble too. Been tangled up with him before. Right now, they've bumped the ball forward straight into the bread basket of Lenny Haywood, and he says, thanks for an easy one, an absolute gimme, Luke.
Yeah, the intercept there, not what Queensland needed coming out after points. Just trying to push the ball a little bit, just that one extra, and ended up in New South Wales' hands and couldn't have strolled over for an easier try there. So 4-0 blown out early here in the first half.
Yeah, and we're only just on 9 minutes into the first half. So 20 minutes each way. If you've just joined us, great to have your company on. Jeff Killick and my co-commentator for this game as Queensland get in the space. Luke Menahan from New South Wales. Oztag and a great run in Queensland. Well, they need to get some points, Luke, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And turning the tables here, they can get New South Wales on the back foot. Beautiful bit of play there, back on the inside.
Yeah, nice little inside ball there. And Jackson Leach, he'll play it there. But this time they go left and he calls him back under there. Carter Ackworth and finds a little runner this time through Sonny Wilkinson. He'll play it there. They'll come to the western sideline.
Yeah, I was just about to say, Queensland, they probably need to get some points just to give themselves a little bit of confidence. I feel like their confidence is down a little bit now.
Well, you know, they were 2-0 up in the opening part of this game yesterday, so they know they can do that. But, yeah, I don't know. Sometimes knowing you're on the big stage here, and they'll watch this back, obviously, these young kids and the coach, and be able to take something out of it, you would think, going into Game 3. But let's not write them off. We're only 10 minutes into the first half here. The boys' 11s. And New South Wales in a good lead at 4-0 and almost goes through. But that's signalled the fifth and last here by referee Tyron Shield, the young kid from Nepean. Now they'll tap it through, and that one well weighted, Luke, perfectly weighted. He had to play at it.
Yeah, that was a great kick. New South Wales really using their kicking to their advantage here and putting well-weighted kicks down into Queensland's half and building a little bit of pressure, making it hard for them to have any attacking opportunities, having to work out of their half almost every set.
So Queensland 10 metres out and just finding it hard to get themselves back into this game. They trail by 4-0, and I don't know if you're the Queensland coach, Vin Rapati, what message do you think you're sending out there, Luke, to try and give the kids some confidence and get back into this game?
I'd probably be telling them to use the kick a little bit more.
Well, it seemed to turn them around, and just as you said that, he puts one downtown there, Sonny Wilkinson, and it's nice. It turns them around, but their kick chase is really good.
They just need a little bit of energy off the back of it and get themselves some good field position and see what they can do with it. But the missed tags like that don't help either.
Well, when you're running through backwards and you can still run fast, that's a bit of a talent in itself there, Harry McQuillan. And Zippy Ziggy, he'll play it there. He's just shy of the halfway. They'll come to the right side. Digs into the line. Again, they make their way down this eastern touchline. It's worked for him before. Back inside, beautiful ball and a diving tag, an absolute try saver and a cracker. They've got numbers here to the left. They're going to shift it. Got some good shape out here. And they're all just chiming into the back line here. Just catch them past. Shift. Tries to isolate. But good sliding defence, Luke.
Yeah, great sliding defence there from Queensland. Energy on the line. And it's the last tag here for New South Wales as we see them spread it right out coast to coast.
Oh, that was mate. These are 11-year-old boys. They're throwing around like an NRL team. Have a look at this. They've gone from east to west and back to the west. Dives over, but forward pass. Well, that could have been try the series, Luke.
I think the young fella will use that on his highlight reel nonetheless. Take out the forward pass. Look at this dive. Great skill. He must practice that back at home. But forward pass, so Queensland's going to get the ball and bring it out of their own half. See if we can turn it around here.
That was young Morrison Brown who did that big diving try. I'll be honest, I know we're a fair way back here to commentary, but I thought his foot might have gone on the touchline just. But either way, it was a forward pass. Referee Tyron Shield on the spot there. But like you said, mate, that's going on the show reel. That was a great bit of ball movement, both sides of the field. It must have gone through 15 hands.
Yeah, they threw the ball around. They're doing it well, New South Wales, execution.
So here they go. They're finally isolated, and they've got numbers here, and they work to the western touchline right in front of the commentary box now. So Queensland with a nice little bit of play here through William Moon. This now they'll go the short side. Evans. That's the fifth and last. And if they look at that eastern side, there's no one there. There's a player at the back, but, geez. So he's gone 6 again as he's gone to kick that, and New South Wales foot has gone into it. So I see New South Wales playing with a sliding fullback there, but they keep coming back this short side. I don't think there's any opportunities there.
No, this is 4 plays down this edge now. I think they'll look to do the big shift here, Queensland, but a try would be good. They need it.
So Queensland,
Oh.
throws it straight into some New South Wales hands. And, geez, I'll tell you what, lucky he got his tag because he would have been away, home and hose.
Yes, there was
Rabbi
plenty of
Delana,
open space.
Raviu Dealana, and apologies if I didn't get that pronunciation right. Oh, contact. So, well, that was kind of both
50-50,
ways, that
yeah,
contact.
it's a 50-50 one there.
I don't know. I'm just telling my personal opinion. I kind of thought New South Wales attacking contact. That's what I thought the penalty was. But
I thought it would have been as well. I mean,
Yeah.
the referee was there, but it looked like he just lined up and ran as straight as he could. So maybe the raw end there, Queensland.
Yeah,
Hopefully the young fella's all right.
Oh, yeah, he's
Looks
not
a
in
little
good way.
ginger.
Yeah, might have winded him. He got the hip. Yeah, get the magic
Hopefully he's
water out.
okay, yeah.
Yeah. And lovely there. I think that's Brooke Kerr, the manager, just carrying that player off there. And, of course, the Oztag staff straight there. All right, Queensland again. Right, centre field now, on the attack. Really got to get some points. So trial by 4-0, and we're about 15 minutes into the first half of our first of 11 games here on the KO live stream. So we hope you can hang out with us all day. And Queensland happy to move it around. They really love working this short side, but the defence has just been too strong thus far.
Yeah, lots of energy from New South Wales, and they're just up in Queensland's face.
So Actworth there, the bounces one, but gets it back in the middens. This time they'll shift it to the east. And again, some good defence there. And they shut down Flynn Chadwick. Now back to the right side. Oh, that one's gone to ground. They're lucky it went back, so he manages to pick it up. So that's the fifth and last. They need a good kick here. There's no one in that left corner, but they keep it coming up and shutting them down, but they'll get six again because it's bounced off some blue ankles there, Luke.
Yeah, and he spotted the short side there, but I might have done him a disjustice having New South Wales on the back foot there. As we see some ball movement out wide now, they're going coast to coast.
Well, they're 3-on-1 here. The sliding defence is trying to get there. An absolute try saver there also. That time looked like Xander Nako who got that tag, and it was a must tag. Back to the centre now. Inside ball. Again, Actworth shut down. Now they'll come back to the right. Beats one. Goes himself. Tries to spin. The tag's off.
Positive signs there.
Now they'll come 4 wide. I don't know how they got it out of there. The cut-out pass, that's where it had to go. Queensland finally get some points on the board with some lovely movement. And well read there too. That player in the middle shifted it. We'll see it on the replay. Went through a few hands here, Luke.
Yeah, it did, and it was good execution. New South Wales did their job and got up, but they got the ball away, and it was the 66 from Queensland, Walker Randall, over in the corner. So coast to coast there. Got themselves a try before half-time, and it's suddenly... They're back in the picture, 4-1, New South Wales.
Hopefully they'll get some energy off the back of that. But, yeah, great pass and eyes-up footy there from Flynn Chadwick, the number 9 for Queensland. He gave that cut-out pass. He knew they had to get to that corner. And I've noticed that's been it's been empty a lot, that right edge of New South Wales. So if Queensland can have a bit of a look, they should be working that right edge of New South Wales, working to their left. That's my recommendation.
Yep, I think it's the first time they've sort of really gone out there. They've been bogged down in this right side channel the whole time, and a few quick passes, good execution, and players pushing up, and they've got themselves some points.
Well, interesting, and off the back of this, New South Wales haven't made many metres. So that's the fifth and last, and look how far they are. They're still almost in their danger zone, so they try to put a kick through, and it manages to bounce over, but eventually into the arms here of the Queensland player, Kyden Davis. He'll play it there.
Yeah, momentum shifting a little bit here in the back end of the first half. See Queensland with some good attacking footy. Down by 3.
Now they shift it. Yeah. Sorry, Luke.
Not
Yeah,
going
4-1,
there.
down by 3, as you said. Here we go. Just looking forward. They seem to work this right edge a lot. But again, if you look out there, New South Wales, they're empty on that right over that right edge. And there's a nice little dummy, and he sends it to the left there, Juju.
Great tag there. Desperation.
So Siren's gone in the background, tries a chip and chase, but it was knocked down off Blue's hand. So says that'll be half time. The referee, Tyron Shield, blows the whistle, and it's New South Wales 4, Queensland 1. And we'll have a look at the replays. No, we're going to go to a break. I beg your pardon. So we're going to take a short break, a message from our valued sponsors, and be back with the second half. Don't go away.
Of everything you could do with NIB. You could use NIB rewards to get a discount on some new sneakers. You could get into running. You could find the perfect physio and really get into running. Who knows where your potential might take you? Let's just start with the discounted sneakers. NIB, potentially amazing.
Good morning. Welcome to Coffs International Stadium, and back here on Field 2. And it's the Oztag Origin Series, New South Wales v Queensland, and it's been an absolute cracker as we get ready for the second half in the boys under 11s. And right now, it's been all New South Wales, Queensland just getting themselves back into it towards the back end of the game. 4 points to 1. I'm Jeff Killick, and joining me in the commentary box is Luke Menahan, New South Wales Oztag General Manager. Luke, some good quality out here today.
Yeah, some great quality. Boys 11s here, as you said. New South Wales pretty dominant in that first half, I must say. Defensively, effort, energy, but we saw a slight momentum shift late. Queensland clawing back and got themselves within 3 tries, which isn't much in Oztag. So 20 minutes to go here in game 2 as we see an early break off the first tag of the second half. Queensland's gone through and he's got some pace.
Hasn't he got some pace? Absolute try saver also by New South Wales. Oh, well, this is outstanding stuff. We're just talking about the quality, and that was a phenomenal run. Leon Stankovic.
Yeah, opens up there, and New South Wales straight on the back foot.
Yeah, and an absolute try saver. I didn't get to see who it was. Was it the number 1? Was it Ziggy? The blonde fella, Zippy Ziggy. But, geez, it was an absolute try saver by New South Wales. It had to be made, but what a great run all the way down that eastern touchline for young Leon Stankovic.
Yep, positive signs there early for Queensland, which is great. Although they've dropped the ball, but energy should be up after that. So a good defensive set here, and see what they can make of it.
So New South Wales on the attack, coming out of their line. They just seemed to be going through the motions towards the back end, and I mean that respectfully, the back end of the first half. They just seemed to be looking at the scoreboard thinking, let's go to half-time. Queensland had a little bit more energy off the back of their first points. So here goes Zippy Ziggy Evans now from Shell Harbour. He'll play it there. They'll come back to the right side. And the boys, they've gone for a nice kick. And it's not a 50-10, but it's a good one just to turn him around. And he's gone the chase as hard as he can down there, Dylan Kerr. But it's just gone a little bit too much, Luke, so that'll be a 7-tackle set.
Not a bad result, considering Queensland's a little bit slow to get back and New South Wales is set. So, from that far down to under 11s to be able to kick it that far, and, well, all the good work's probably come undone there with the penalty. So,
yeah, so Tyler Schmidt just earned himself a penalty. What was it, offside?
Offside, yeah.
Wow, just I think just New South Wales a bit anxious to get up and get the tag, and of course it's cost them a penalty. Anyway, here you go, Queensland now. Oh, nice little pass there and wrap around play there by Queensland. And he's got some good hands, this little Carter Ackworth. I've seen him. He dictates around the middle there.
He does. Just didn't have anyone with him there.
Nah, but he just really dominates around the middle there. You can see him. Giving some directions. He gets his hands on the ball. Oh, I've given the commentator's curse on him. Oh.
He was pointing fingers and directing and telling where to go.
I was rapping the bloke. And look, I'm still big raps on him. Don't discount him. And then he's missed a tag, the poor kid. He'll come back. He's tipping. He might even get a try.
Number 23 for a reason. It's the GOAT number.
So New South Wales, little dart out, a dummy half there. Now they'll come back to the centre. They just seem to be running one out at the moment. That time through Mareko. He'll play it. A little scoot out of dummy half again here. They seem to be making meters, looking for the lazy marker. So I don't know if that's a message that's come in at half time, but there's a pass that's gone to ground, but he's let that go. So he said that one was all right, referee. Tyron Shield, the young kid, 16-year-old from the P, and out here having a crack on the big stage. Puts his arm up, fifth and last. New South Wales steps off the right, big step and goes over. Lennox Kiddo. What about the big right step? Let's watch this on the replay.
Very Andrew Johns-like there in his comeback game. I can't remember the series, but have a look at that. The right foot. Number 7, under the posts. What a try.
Big rap, Andrew Johns. I was thinking Benji Marshall.
I'm just thinking New South Wales.
Oh, of course.
You know, the comeback game
of
3,
course.
was it 2006 or
Jeez,
whatever it was?
Memory.
Yeah. I just remember him doing that big, I think it was a left foot step. Freddie Fittler was right foot.
I was going to say, Fittler was the other one who had a big step.
Nonetheless, what a try.
Great try. So New South Wales extend their lead. It's 5-1 after 4-1 half time. And some great games coming up. We've got the mixed opens on again today on Field 2 at some stage.
Yep, they'll occupy the live stream again. That's our premier division, along with the men's opens as well and women's opens, but which you'll see later in the day as well. But yeah, the mix, great. 7-7 last night. Queensland are probably their strongest division as far as strength goes. So mixed opens, it'll be a cracker, as it was last night. 7-7.
Well, they were down 7-4. They come back and 7-7, got themselves back into it. So, that was an interesting result because everyone had written Queensland off, but you can't write off a Queenslander. As we look here at 5-1, New South Wales over Queensland, and they're on the attack about 10 out from the halfway. This is the fifth and last. Toes it through, and straight into the bread basket there of Cruz Coop. Got himself 2 tries, breaks the line. He's in the clear, goes all the way and goes over and gets himself a triple. Can you believe this? This guy's just putting on an absolute clinic here for New South Wales, Luke.
Yeah, that was a great try. Straight off the kick return. And the speed, they just, look at that, straight back through the middle, defensive line staggered, and he's used his hips and slid through, and have a look at that.
In the clear. Mate, he had a smile from ear to ear. It was bigger than Luna Park.
The triple, it's a great effort. Leading the try scorers, I would say, within this team.
Mate, it'll be his dad's shout down at the Hoey tonight. Logan, it'll be your shout. Your young bloke scored 3 tries. You'll be talking that one up for a few years. Hey, and the camera doesn't tell any lies. It's on video. You'll get a good highlights reel out of this one, Luke.
Yes, he will. 3 tries as we see them. A bit of a coach killer there, offside at the kickoff.
Mate, it wouldn't matter if you didn't score the rest of the day, would it? If you score 3 on TV.
Oh, that's won a game. And on TV.
Yeah.
Good for the highlights reel.
Good stuff. Okay, so Queensland on the attack. Got to get themselves back into it. So they're trailing right now by 6 points to 1. And they've got to get themselves back into this game. So we've still got a little bit left on the clock. That's the good news. We've still got a little bit of time left there. In fact, we've got about just under 13 minutes remaining. And Queensland finally in some good stead here, about 15 metres out. Boots 1, 2, finds a little bit of support here to the left, and then they just seem to be throwing it to keep it alive, but not much structure on that play. Now they'll come back to the right. And again, the defence is just up in their face, Luke.
Yeah, they had numbers there.
Yeah.
Probably looked to give that.
Oh, I like the way he shows the ball there. Juju Nada. I think that's how you pronounce it. Nada or Nada. Apologies to the family. But love his first name, Juju. He's in the 30 out there for Queensland, and he gets his hands on the ball and he shows it as if to say, what do you think I'm going to do with this? So New South Wales on the attack in front, 6-1, but still down here, and time is on their side. Just under 12 minutes remaining for Queensland to get themselves back into this game. A couple of tries back-to-back, it could be an absolute song. Well, he nearly loses his Dax, but he's got to go back there and play it. And Ziggy Evans, well, his shorts look about 7 sizes too large for him. In fact, all the young kids do. I guess that's how they like it, Luke.
Yeah, the larger shorts can be a bit of a hindrance, though, if they're too big. I mean,
yeah.
You wouldn't want them too tight either.
Now, there's a kick and a regather, and they've just gone for this corner, and a nice diving tag from Queensland. And Lucas Paul, absolute try saver there for Queensland, and manages to stop Dylan Kerr about a metre out.
Yeah, running it on last there. They caught him off guard a little bit. They would have had the wingers drop back, creating extra numbers. But great try saver there. And we see Queensland get a penalty for pulling the shorts. Need points. They need points. Time
yeah,
is...
they're getting plenty of penalties. How long to go, Luke?
Just under 11. So almost the last quarter now.
So Queensland now, a bit hard to score from there, but we've seen it done before. Here they go, one off the ruck. Manages to avoid one, but can't avoid the second. And he'll play it there as they're 10 metres out. This time, nice little chip and chase. Some eyes up footy by Chadwick. Oh, he kicks it again. He just needs to pick it up and he'll score. Oh, tags off. Zippy Ziggy again. He saves another one.
Got to throw
Queensland.
it.
Throw it. Oh, why'd he go to the short side? Fifth and last. That's it. There's numbers. Just got to get it out there. And he sends a kick, and what a shame the tag was off. They just had to get it there. Luke, it's still exciting stuff.
Yeah, very exciting. It was. I mean, look at the skill there. But a little bit of white line fever, or blue line fever. Yeah, they should have just, I think they had numbers. Should have spread it. Could have had an easy try. But anyways, it was a good spectacle.
So a little settle here right now. And New South Wales just going one out, looking for a lazy marker. The markers doing their work there, so the tag's off there. They're about 15 shy of the halfway. Takes it centre field. He scored knock on. It's funny, I thought his tag was off, but he basically said, nah, you release the ball.
Yeah, I mean, Queensland will take that. Ball must have been out before.
And that's Diesel Salafai from the P in there. Normally works around the middle, plays in the middle. So Queensland on the attack. Juju sends it on. Now, nice little shift to the western side, and that one goes backwards, and their execution. Oh, he saved it and bounced in the touch. What a shame there for Tyler Schmidt. He knew he had to get on the ground, and he did, and he bounced to that little patch of sand there and ended up over the sideline. So New South Wales on the attack, and they scored tag off back there. Now, here's a penalty.
A little bit of back chat. Frustration
hang on.
creeping
He's
in.
given the signal for a little bit of back chat. So at this age, it's good to let him know early. You're not going to win against the ref there. And poor Sam Fraser, he's been told and given that signal. The flapping crocodile signal. The puppet, the sock puppet. Remember those? Here you go, New South Wales with a forward. You remember sock puppets? You must have made them at school.
Maybe in kindergarten.
Yeah, that's it. Either way, you don't want that signal out there. Sometimes, you might end up sitting over in the corner somewhere if you give too much. Oh, Queensland, nice cut-out ball. Work their way down the western touchline. So Hutch Evans there. He'll play it. They'll come back in. One off the ruck. Tries to dig deep. Oh, your tags. Your tags were still on, and he ended up pulling up there, Jackson Green, which was a shame because he could have just pinned his ears back. But, sometimes you hear that little... as the Velcro goes, but the tags stay on. Here we go now. Oh, nice little ball, but they can't manage to hold on to it. Again, Carter Ackworth, he's exciting when he's around the middle. So he's just come back on there. Let's see if he can create something. But New South Wales got the ball, and about 7.5 minutes remaining. And it's New South Wales 6 over Queensland 1. And yesterday's score 8-3, but New South Wales were from behind 2-0. And there's a nice little step, but he goes to ground there. Lennox Kiddo scored that try early. He loves that right step. Oh, is it? Jeez. Well, that's good marker defence because the dummy half, well, he went left and then he come back and went right. It was almost a shepherd, but he got shut down anyway as they work their way to this western touchline. And Xander Nako, he'll play it there. They'll come back 2 off the ruck, make it 3. And Diesel Salify in the middle there. He'll play it. Now they'll come back, 5th and last. They go to this left edge, beats 1. And again, these tall kids, so they go for the tags around the normal area, but they're actually sitting up a bit higher. I think that's what it is with tall kids when someone's a little bit taller.
Lenny Haywood, he's a giant 11-year-old.
I'm sure he's still got plenty of growth left in him too.
Height is on his side.
6-1. Love to know where you're watching, who you're supporting. Oh, Queensland into space now. Finally, making some good metres downfield. Another missed tag. And he'll play it this time. Jackson Green there. Quick play the ball. Numbers to the right. The defence tries to shift across. They'll dig into the line. This time Jackson Leach plays it back. Scoots out a dummy half. Goes to the right. Chadwick. Finds some support play there from Evans.
The referee's called 6 again
I
as well.
thought he was signalling 6 again.
So they're going to have another full set here, Queensland, and they need points coming into, well, just under 6 minutes to go. And they're down by 5, so they need points here.
Yeah, they definitely need points. It might raise the energy a little bit too. If they can get back-to-back tries. And there's a quick settle from Wilkinson. Now they'll come back to the right. They've got numbers there. Dummies. Gives it. And it tags off. Nice tag from Kiddo. Dummy half tries to beat him with a little bit of brilliance. And again, this time they dummy left, go right. They work their way to this eastern touchline this time. Nice. Tags just off there for the Queensland player. Scored that try earlier. Had that nice run down the sideline. He didn't score Stankovic, I beg your pardon. But he did that nice run earlier we saw. Okay, here go Queensland on the 5th and last. Chips chase where he gathers.
What a try.
Beautifully timed. Jackson Leach.
What a try that was.
Well, they needed to score, Luke, as you said. Talk us through the replay.
Shaped open, the 23, crafty dummy half, and he's brought Leach back underneath him. And he's done the old grubber and regather to score. What a try. What a try. We said they needed points. And there's 4.5 to go. They're down by 4. So a try a minute can be done.
Well,
here we go.
Big ask.
Hips, great bit of skill there. And the regather, and he's put it down.
Perfectly weighted too. Well done, Jackson Leach. So New South Wales with a hit up, I would dare say. Just come charging back straight into the line. Here's Zippy Ziggy. Ziggy Evans from Shell Harbour. Now back inside. Some nice ball movement here from New South Wales. And tags off there for Hallinan. Beats 1, 2. Comes back inside. They work down this eastern touchline again. Western, I beg your pardon. And it seems to be something they've been working on with Thatcher. Now they'll come back inside. Dummies goes himself. Hallinan. Dives over and he goes tag off. Absolute try saver. So the Queensland spirit coming out here. So saving one's as good as scoring one. Well, with 3.5 minutes remaining, Dylan Kerr tries to have a crack. So now they decide they're going to go wide. Evans. Nice. Tags off there. Another Queensland tag. Out of dummy half. The marker works. He goes, that's the last. So well shut down. Some good defence, Luke. The energy seems to be up for Queensland.
Yeah, great defensive set there. Desperation, but may be all too late unless they can get a try here. There's 3 minutes to go, just under 3 minutes here.
The try scorer Leach there. He'll play the ball. There's still a fair way. It's hard to score him from down there. But it'd be nice to see one. Length of the field. Be beautiful.
Oh, and they've come up with a mistake.
Just come up with a little error in the play the ball there. So New South Wales now beats 1. Nice. Jeez, he stretched out there, reckon. Jeez, he's got some long arms on him. Sam Fraser, he just got that one. It was a must get. Now they go. Evans passes it on, shifts it over to that eastern side. McQuillan will play it there. Back inside. Now they'll come. Nice little wraparound. Dummies. Goes himself. Looks to go through the middle. Back to Evans. He dummies as they all get a bit closer, but he pulls up short. He's about 1 metre short. Now, ducks out a dummy half. They try to work that side, but the Queensland defence just much stronger in this second half.
Yeah, a little burst of energy from Queensland just this last 5 minutes. The best tagging efforts we've seen all game from them.
Well, when you look at it, it's a 1-1 second half, and Queensland probably wishing they had to just played a little bit better in that first half early, when New South Wales got a couple of tries early on them.
A couple of tries, and they gave a couple away with the intercepts, and they look back at that.
Look at the movement here, and they got numbers. 3-on-1 with just over a minute remaining. Queensland will play it right in front of the commentary box here. They're 10 shy of the halfway. He tries to have a little settle himself there, but he can't get through, Randall. Scored one earlier. There's a nice kick. Chadwick says, let's put it down there, see if we can get it. Well, there's two New South Wales players, but there's a great chase coming through from Queensland. And New South Wales have come up with the ball. We're in the final minute now. And Carter Ackworth chased that ball like his life depended on it, but he just couldn't come up with it for Queensland. So New South Wales, I would dare say, they'll just play it safe here. Beats one. 40 seconds remaining, or we're into the last minute anyway. Now they'll come back towards the centre. One off the ruck. Kiddo scored a try earlier. He's had a good game. This is Easton in a dummy half. He goes one off the ruck, turns. Not much doing there for Delana. Dummies, goes himself. And Easton will play at centre field. That's the fifth and last. They decide to go downtown, this time through Fryer. Oh, well picked up, and he's in a great position there, the Queensland fullback, Luke.
Yeah, they're going to have one last throw at the dice here, just under 10 seconds to go.
Here he goes, he backed himself. And Jackson Leach, he's been good at the back, and he was backing himself then. That is the siren. It is full time here in the boys' 11s. And it's New South Wales going out victors at 6 points to 2 after a very good second half by Queensland. And we'll have a look at the highlights because there was certainly a few good ones there, Luke.
Yeah, Queensland were positive towards the back end. That was the first couple of tries for New South Wales here as they sort of strolled over. The second one was fantastic. Good ball movement. He tippy-toes down the sideline. Was Cruz Coop, the triple try scorer, first of three, yeah. This was his... No, that was the second try there. No, this was his second try. Took New South Wales up 3-0. And the intercept here, just all too easy.
Yeah, that
probably
was
one they'll look back on and go, well, you know, we take that and maybe another one back and we're 1 or 2 away. But we saw a little bit of ball movement towards the back end of the first half, and Queensland got a try. And then there he is, Joey Johns, with that big right foot step. And Coop, this was his third. All too easy from the kick return.
Yeah, nice individual try there.
Get down to the Hoey Moey tonight. His dad will be shouting for the triple. And the last try of the game there was through Queensland.
So they go at victors. New South Wales 6-2 in the boys' 11s. Got plenty of action throughout the day, including our next game, which is the under-16s girls. Is it, Luke? Under-16s girls? I think it is. Anyway, don't go away on KO live stream. We've got plenty of action coming up throughout the day.
Think of everything you could do with NIB. You could use NIB rewards to get a discount on some new sneakers. You could get into running. You could find the perfect physio and really get into running. Who knows where your potential might take you? Let's just start with the discounted sneakers. NIB, potentially amazing.